Black History Month may be coming to an end, but the chance to reflect on the work of one iconic abolitionist is far from over. The founder and CEO of a company that uses art to teach American history is taking viewers back in time through a one-woman show. Gwendolyn Briley-Strand is standing by with our Makia Turner to tell us all about it.
Thank you, Sonia. Miss Briley-Strand is here today to give us the scoop on her popular show called Harriet Tubman, The Chosen One. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's my privilege to be here this afternoon.
Now, your show has been on tour now for 20 years. Tell us, what is it all about?
What I do is I take my audience on one of the many journeys that Harriet Tubman took on the Underground Railroad. I want them to feel in their body, their spirits, their mind, what it was like to be a fugitive during this time. I expect my audience to be exhausted after the program.
Okay. Tell me now, audiences across the country and throughout the world, even at the White House, which you were invited to in the early 90s, they've all been privileged to see this show. What has the response been like?
I've had a wonderful response. It's a whole different story when they can see this woman in 3D. Where they're not just reading dates and names on a piece of paper and a book. Then they can know about the travels that she took, her heartbreaks, her life. She's this woman that they feel like they know her when they come out of the performance.
Now, you've obviously had plenty of time to become well familiar with her character, her story. Talk about that preparation process that went into that.
Well, it's been really a 20-year journey as far as the process of learning, and it hasn't stopped. It has to continue on. There have been new biographies that have been written about her that I read. I meet the authors, and we discuss their research, and also I'm learning something new about her every day that I can bring to my audience and give their experience with the chosen one, the best one that they've ever had.
Now, your company, See the Fruits, approaches history in a unique way. You teach people by using the arts. What inspired you to do that?
Well, I am a professional actor, and so that is my first gift, and it was important for me to make sure it was factual. That was important. We have a tendency in the business to, if it's not quite exciting enough, we will tweak it here and tweak it there. And then we as Americans don't know what history is, the truth of our history. So that was important. And then to give a face, to make her a live person. I'd also do Rosa Parks. And so I can give them a different vantage point on these two great women of our history.
Well, speaking of exciting, we know that you have a special selection for CTV and our viewers today, so I'm going to step aside and have you take it away.
All righty. You know, one of my favorite quotes from Harriet Tubman is this one. It shows her tenacity. It shows her fearlessness, her determination to do what she was purposed by God to do. I reasoned it out in my mind that I had the right to one of two things, liberty or death. If I could not have one, I would have the other. For no man should take me alive. I should fight for my liberty as long as my strength lasted. And when it's time for me to go, well, then the Lord, He'd let him take me. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. Troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world, gone home to live with God. No more weeping and a wailing, no more weeping and a wailing, no more weeping and a wailing. I'm going to live with God.
That was beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And to learn more about Harriet Tubman, The Chosen One, and her latest show, Rosa Parks, Such a Time, visit seethefruits.com.
Yes.